Bon matin! Les tripeuses trotteuses sont en direct de Sussex Corner. On se retrouve devant l'office municipal où on s'apprête à aller rencontrer le maire, Monsieur Steven. Suivez-nous! Good morning, Mayor Stackhouse. Could you please talk to us about Sussex Corner?
Good morning, Lucette. Yeah, I'd be happy to talk about Sussex Corner. Sussex Corner, as our sign says, is a quiet corner in a busy world, and indeed it is. However, Sussex Corner is rich in history. This village was founded back during the American Revolution, and it had been a stopping off point for people traveling from St. John's through to Moncton, because it's about halfway, and that still exists today. We have about 1,500 people here in the village, and they're made up of seniors, have quite a few seniors, but we have some young families as well. One of the points that I would like to bring out about Sussex Corner is that there was a gentleman by the name of Hugh McMonigal who was one of the early settlers, and he introduced the first Holstein cows to this area, and there is still a fair amount of farming that goes on, some of it just outside our village, but there is farming that goes on within the village itself. Mostly corn and products of that nature raised for cow feed and so on. But New Brunswick had the fastest half-mile track for horses back at that time, and it was here in Sussex Corner. So we were the proud owners of the very fastest horse track in the province here on the corner. So the corner's been settled for some years. We were incorporated in the 60s, and we've added things like our bowling alley, which I'm sure you'll see. And one of the businesses that is very close to that is Classic Auto Glass. They draw customers from all over the province. They're one of the very few automobile shops right now that can install window glass or windshields in antique cars or classic cars. So it makes them kind of very unique. Another business that we find is quite unique here is one for the craft distillery. They produce rum-flavored drinks and drinks that are not rum-flavored, but they have several different brands of alcoholic drinks, mostly rum-flavored. A lot of the products, mostly the products that they use, are all from New Brunswick. They try to use everything from within our province, and if they can't find it within our province, then occasionally they do have to go outside. They did go to Newfoundland, I believe, for some of the product that they use, and they've been very successful. Their product is sold all over, and that people come there from other areas just to get a bottle of this specific rum-flavored drink.
Vous recherchez une activité à faire en famille ou entre amis? Venez essayer le Glow Bowling à Sussex Corner.
So, besides the businesses, we have Tony's Corner Store, a kind of a meeting spot. If you think back in the old days when men used to sit around the Cracker Barrel and they would talk about what's going on, Tony's a little bit like that. It's a family-run organization or business, and people go there. They get their mouthful. They find out what's happened with the election and so on. So it's kind of a meeting space. Just beyond Tony's store, you'll see an Anglican church on the other side of the D. That church has been hit by cars, I believe, 4 times in the last 5 years. So, anyway, if you go on out that road, out Needle Street, you'll come to an intersection there where you go out to New Line Road, and there's some village residents live on that prior to the farm. Then, to your left, you'll see an amphitheater. We've had concerts there, and we hope to have more concerts. We're always looking for people who want to put something on in the amphitheater. and we don't. For me, if you're a stand-up comic and you want to put on a show, love to have you. If we've rented it out, actually we didn't charge anything, but we allowed the churches to use it to have an outdoor service during the COVID, and so it became handy for that sort of thing. There's a 400-meter track going in right behind it for the students of the school, so that they can get outside and get some exercise, do the practice of running and so on. We do have a baseball diamond there as well. It hasn't been used for a while. So if you continue out that road, not much further, you'll come to Long's Auto Repair. He does all kinds of motor vehicle inspections and car repairs and small engine repairs and does anything. Further out would be Poley Mountain Ski Lodge. A lot of people travel out through our village to get to Poley Mountain in the winter. They take advantage of the beautiful ski hills and all that they have to offer. And beyond that would be the entrance to the Fundy Trail. And although Sussex is the official entrance to the Fundy Trail, you have to come through our village to get there. And it doesn't matter if you come from St. John or you come from Moncton, you got to come through our village. So that would take us out towards the Fundy Trail. If we continue on up the road, instead of turning right on that street, you'll see a large field where that's where they grow corn and so on, feed for cattle.
Cette magnifique murale se retrouve sur le seul magasin général de la région. On se retrouve devant l'école élémentaire Sussex Corner. On se retrouve devant le monument en reconnaissance du capitaine James Wade, habitant de Sussex Corner, qui a été un des premiers à graduer comme pilote et navigateur. Et il a reçu la médaille de l'Empire britannique.
But, where do we leave off?
3 places qu'on fait aujourd'hui. On a hâte de retourner se coucher à l'hôtel.
Un autre 3 km pour moi.
OK. Il a reçu la médaille d'Empire britannique.